Hey, Alberto Gonzalez. It's Brother Greg. How you doing? I'm just talking to Steve. We're doing a radio show, and we'd like you to join us whenever you get a chance. It's really funny. We're making a whole lot of money. Okay. Give me a call back or text me. And Steve doesn't say hi, I guess.
Hello. I hope I got the right number.
Oh, yeah, I got it. Tim. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Love you, bro. Take care.
All right. Welcome back to the M25 show. My name's Albert. Eddie?
I'm like, waiting. I'm Alyssa.
And I'm Steve.
What happened right there?
Eddie?
Wasn't me.
I think
Someone
you
played
used
the
the
music.
microphone.
Someone played the
What
music.
happened?
Nothing wrong with the music.
What happened? Eddie was muted or what?
I think he was.
Eddie, the music was over.
Unbelievable.
We'll look at the replay after the show.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a challenge flag.
All right. I don't know. Eddie's mouth isn't matching his words, so I think he's having some problems.
Oh,
Uh-oh. What's going
Yeah.
on, Eddie?
Am I delayed? I don't
yeah.
know. I'm delayed.
Eddie, how you doing?
Start
Eddie,
all
I
over.
think it's
I'm
time for
good.
a new computer, Eddie.
I don't think it's a computer.
I think so.
Maybe someone unplugged my internet. Like
Like Steve?
Steve's frozen.
No, I think he's just trying to come up with some thoughts.
No, there's something I had to. I don't know.
Here on the show, we call that Steve
Oh.
face. You know, when he, it's got his
Eddie,
mouth
don't-
like
Don't turn it on me. You're the one that's messing up.
what
Not
Eddie
me.
does. Eddie, whenever he gets in trouble, he points to somebody else.
Should I go out and come back in?
I think you're fine.
No, because you won't come back.
You will come back.
we never give Eddie an inch. Okay, he'll take a mile.
Put me in, coach.
Hey, so listen, did you send the guys the football pool, the finished product?
I sent it to you. I can send it to them. Should I just put it? I can put it in the group.
I will say no, she did not.
Yeah,
Oh.
only because you know why? I have it on my computer, and my computer only has the messaging for iPhones or iMessage,
Uh-huh.
so that's why I sent it to you. But
Oh,
I'll send
Oh,
it to you.
Eddie has an
Let me
iPhone.
get it. Oh, does he? Well, with the group, it doesn't come up on my messages.
Just sell me
Yes,
the
Eddie.
money when I win, Alyssa.
So
Unless
I
it's good.
take it, Eddie, you didn't get it either. Did you get the
No, I
copy
didn't
of
send it.
the
I just sent
finished?
it to you.
No,
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't
I
get
didn't know.
it.
Yeah.
But you saw
Um,
the
She's
video,
just gonna
right?
sell
You
me
saw-
the money when I win.
Okay. So you don't want it then, Eddie?
Eddie's gonna
I'll
get
take it.
cheated.
he's all
Yeah.
take
You
it.
know what? It's gonna be one of those games. There'll be like one score in the first quarter, and that'll be Eddie squares, and then they won't score again, so he'll win it all. But we'll tell him, the three of us will tell him, Eddie lost, so we'll split the money.
Right. He doesn't know what square he has.
Let's
Eddie has
see here.
1 and
Oh.
1.
I know what numbers I picked. I think
Okay.
4.
Eddie,
There.
I couldn't tell you. You'd have to ask Alyssa. I don't know.
I trust Alyssa.
There. I send it.
Well,
So you know what? My sister-in-law, my niece is starting softball, and they're doing a fundraiser for Super Bowl squares.
okay.
And all we had to do was say yes, we want a square, and we paid. There was no picking. It automatically, I don't know what it is, but there's some program that they use that it randomly picks your square and it randomly picks the numbers. I was like,
Oh,
how
so
yeah,
easy
in
is
Vegas.
that?
Well, the numbers are supposed to be random anyways, but I
Yeah.
think, well, a lot of people,
Squares.
well,
Yeah.
if you do it on paper, manually, yeah, people pick
Mhm.
their square.
So
I
Unless,
think Vegas does it.
unless
do
you
you-
want to say, just pay it and then you just draw out names for each square.
What
Right.
do you think's better? Do you think people like to pick their favorite number from the football
That's-
square pool, or do you
that's-
think
I
it
think
doesn't
so.
matter?
That's what I did.
Well, I mean, what do you think
Not a favorite square, but I kind
like?
of
Do you
did.
think it sounds easier what Alyssa says, the new thing where you just say
Yeah.
I want one, and then everything's they pick it and do
Yeah.
everything for you.
It's
you
easier
think-
for the person doing it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you
Vegas
think
does
Alyssa that Alyssa's already making demands for next year?
No,
She's
but
been,
for me, it's not that hard. It's because I already have the template, so I just put the names in, and that's it.
Alyssa's going to outsource her squares to AI next year. Just gonna tell the computer, make sure I got the winners, okay?
There you go.
Right?
So what we did this year again is we did a M25 show football pool, and we did the same amount of squares this year as Alyssa.
Mhm.
We wouldn't be able to fill up. What did I say? We were going to try 50 this year, but we didn't.
I
Said
think you
we-
wanted to do 50 or something.
But we probably couldn't fill up the squares, so
Well,
we did 25.
You got to
So-
start. You got to start early if you want to do that. You
Yeah.
almost have to start like right when the playoffs start. When people get that football fever, that's when you
Well,
you get your grid and you start telling your friends that you want to buy a square.
Yeah.
what do you think, Alyssa? I don't know. But
Yeah,
it
I
seems
think
you got all
so.
the
I mean,
answers
yeah, I
already.
mean, we just started. We started late because I forgot.
No, let's just not into it. She had to get pressured into it by Steve.
No,
Yeah, she's
he's
all,
just
"Oh,
like,
all
"Are
right."
you gonna do it?" I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I totally forgot." Yes,
I know, and I don't even like to ask her like 2 times because I don't want to get her mad. So I'm like,
No,
how do I bring it up like in a nonchalant way?
Yeah.
How can I do it where it's like I start a conversation with something she's like, I don't know, talk about Prince or something, and then I
gotta-
accidentally run into Super Bowl pool.
You got to wine and diner.
But anyway, we got it done, and we don't have any of our listeners in it. So, well, wait a minute. Yeah, we do have a few, huh, Alyssa?
I have no idea. I don't know who's.
The names you don't recognize.
Oh, okay.
That's
I
them.
just did the names that you told me. I'm like, okay, but I don't know.
But we didn't we didn't put it like on our page to go, hey, does anybody
Right.
want one? So I don't know, maybe next year because
Yeah.
it was already almost full. So there was no sense in putting it up if there's only a few squares left. Right, Eddie?
Yeah. That's
Eddie,
right.
what's wrong, Eddie? What happened?
Eddie just wants us to pay out.
What happened?
He just wants to win.
Nothing's
He
wrong.
just wants his money.
All right. Shit.
It's a
Well,
gloomy
Eddie,
day.
you
It's a
got to win,
gloomy
Eddie.
day.
What's that?
It's a gloomy
It's a
day.
gloomy day.
It's a gloomy day.
Eddie can't handle the rain.
Isn't that a song?
Yeah.
Or not blame it on the
actually, I
rain,
like the
right?
rain. Blame it on
I like
the
the rain
rain.
too. I don't have to water the grass.
Yeah.
But you got to go cut it later.
You know,
I
you
don't
think
like
about
that
it when watering the grass. If you water by hand, it takes a long time to water all your yards. God,
Yes.
Yeah.
that's depressing. You know you got to
Just
water.
turn on the
It's
hose
gonna
and leave it out.
die.
Just turn
Yeah.
the hose on
I
and
bought
leave it
one
out
of
there
those-
for a little bit.
One of those rainbow sprinklers that go like this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you could
but-
use that,
But
but
nobody
then you got to
uses
go.
it.
You got to go back and get all the little the edges and stuff like that. Unless your sprinkler does that.
But the
It
problem with
kind of
that,
gets the whole yard.
the problem with that sprinkler is Steve will get down to his underwear, and start running in the front yard. So
No,
and, the neighbors don't want to
Jumping
see
over
that.
it. Yeah, playing in
I'll do that.
sprinklers.
I'll put a sprinkler sometimes, and then I'll go out and just do like the edges that it missed.
Yeah.
I just was throwing out something that unless I got nothing else going on and I just want to kick back outside and do it. But usually life is on the run all the time. There's always something going on. And then, I got to get to the grass because it's going to die.
Steve's a man about town, so
Well, we're all busy, or you just want to relax when
Then
you
you
have
come
free
home,
time.
you just want to go kick back and relax.
Steve used
I
to
wanna
have
be
a
out there
neighbor that
watering
used to
the
like to
grass.
water her grass. Just Steve.
Oh, yes.
Who, Mrs.
Yeah.
Parker?
Yep, of course. That's right, huh? I forgot, Eddie. Thanks for reminding me.
is
Yeah.
Steve at the window with the video camera.
The blind spread open with my
The blinds
fingers.
like this.
Come back to our channel. We'll see the live feed of Steve's neighbor watering the lawn.
Hey, so that's a good question.
Used to like to do.
Is that bad to do? Like, if say you have a good looking neighbor or something, and you're kind of peeking out of your blinds, and you're peeking,
Mhm.
and you probably wouldn't be outside staring at them, right? But you're secretly looking. Is that bad? Is that a bad thing for
Well,
a person that's peeking?
if you keep it at that, I think you're okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course. What do you mean keep it at that? What do you mean I'm going to run over there and grab her butt
Bro.
cheeks and run?
No,
If
you
you're just
go-
a peeping Tom and that's it, it's fine.
Steve buys a telescope and aims it at
Yeah.
the bedroom window.
Hey,
Big old
go outside and
telescopic
sit on-
lens so you can take pictures.
I'm
outside and sit on your
I'm ordering
on
those
your
shit on
bench.
Amazon.
It's Steve's rear window.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Go outside and sit
I
on your
don't
bench,
know.
Steve.
You guys never
Take a
looked
glass
out
of
a window
lemonade out
at a girl, Eddie?
No.
Alberto?
Yes.
Oh, you just take a glass
Eddie?
of lemonade and said, "Oh, I feel like sitting on the porch." today."
Porch.
That's when Steve wants to water his lawn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There you go.
The water pressure in the neighborhood goes down. There's like 2 people watering the lawns.
Hey, we had the same idea.
We always finish at the same time. Start at the same time and finish at the same time.
She's always random, and just Steve always the same time.
Yeah.
Alyssa, have you ever had a feeling of somebody would be watching you if
Watching-
you were outside doing
watching you?
something? Just a feeling.
No.
That
Like you
was a
don't
song.
think you ever had any admirers or nothing like
No.
men?
I always feel
Not
like
that I know of.
somebody's watching me.
Not that I know. of.
Okay, Eddie. Karaoke's later on.
If you did, would you mind, or would it be kind of make you uncomfortable?
As long
knowing,
as it was just that and not like anything else.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying that they're gonna go over there and insert themselves in you. They're just looking at you like they're a good looking
No,
person and they're watching.
wants-
Not
Steve wants to
watching,
look-
but looking.
Steve wants to look at you, but he's in your closet, with the little blinds.
Right.
Now, I'm not gonna say watching because that sounds worse than looking, right? Somebody's watching you. I say somebody
Yeah.
wants to look. They're outside and there's that good looking woman out there. And you're just looking at her, getting, you look, and then you go back to your own business.
Yeah.
That's it as far as it goes. I don't know what you guys are thinking about, but that's as far as it goes with me.
Yep. Just
I
take
like
a
how
look.
you guys are all
I mean,
quiet.
I
You know
don't-
what
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you hang yourself.
No, if there's somebody that's like, I look, I'm human. I mean, imagine
Just take a
somebody's good
peek.
looking and you go, oh God, you're sitting on the couch. You're like, I don't want to go look. I don't want to look. She's too.
I
she's
do
too
that when
hot.
people are like fighting or something's going on. I'm nosy. I'm nosy as hell. I hear a helicopter and I run outside to see where's the helicopter. Get on my app.
Same thing, Alyssa.
thing.
It's the same
Have
thing. If
you-
somebody's fighting, what do? You open your door and you
Yeah.
turn the TV
You
down.
look
Yeah.
in the blinds. Yeah, you look in the blinds. But I've seen like videos. I don't know if it was TikTok or I don't know where it was. Of there's people there that are looking through the blinds, and then somebody comes up behind and just opens the blinds, and the person ducks down, and like you're getting caught.
Oh,
Kind of
man.
like when people are fighting, and you're looking in the curtain, and they open the blind so that everybody can see that you're looking, and they, it's funny. It's one of those funny ones, It's a whole like montage of
They
all
like
these
shit
different
like that, huh?
videos. Yeah, it's funny.
Well,
I like
I
the
don't
people
know.
getting scared. I like that.
People just are there. That's in our nature too.
Hmm.
Whether it's watching, if somebody's arguing, if it's a good-looking person,
Yep.
if it's none of your business, we gotta look or
We're
listen to see what the
nosy.
hell's going on.
Yeah, I'm nosy.
And so's Eddie. Eddie, I see you over there. You was just talking
No,
about your
not
neighbors
really.
all the time. You know Eddie's looking over his fence or whatever.
Eddie has
No, I'm not
cameras
nosy.
around his property line.
Right?
I could. No, I'm
Ed,
not
Eddie
nosy.
flies a drone over his neighbors' houses.
No.
I don't know.
Didn't,
So Eddie, you
didn't some
don't you
guy
don't
fly?
what's
There's
that?
some guy that flew a drone that in the wildfires, right? And ended up costing
Oh
him
yeah.
like $300,000.
What he well didn't it crash into something, a plane
Yeah,
or
it
something?
crashed
Or,
into the one of those super scoopers.
Yeah.
what
They had
was
to
he
ground the
was he
super scooper.
trying to help or was he just looking at the
Yeah, he was
fire
being
with his,
nosy.
Yep.
Yeah,
He was being nosy.
did he get in trouble or did they
Yeah,
what
it
did they
I
cost
do?
him
Yeah.
$300,000.
I think
Oh, that he
pled,
got fined.
I think he
He
pled
had to
guilty and
pay
paid
for
the
the.
fine.
So the little drone,
Yeah,
what did it do? Knock the plane out of the air?
yeah, it knocked
No,
it
I
out.
don't know what it did.
It didn't
It
knock it
didn't.
out, but it did some damage to the plane, and it's $300,000 worth of damage.
Wow.
Does he have make payments? I imagine, right?
I don't know.
Imagine.
Maybe he owns a house or something. I don't know more.
Yeah.
Oh, they just take the whole thing right up front.
Well, I think they make you sell it,
Right.
or you find the money somehow. I guess you can
Yeah, I
take a
don't know how that
mortgage and
works,
just
but
pay it off.
They don't let you make payments on the stuff because you made a stupid mistake. They just take your house and then you gotta be
Yeah.
homeless.
Yeah, but you have to make payments to the court, like
I'm sure they do.
retribution. Is that what it's called?
Mhm.
Yeah, you get payment. They don't just say,
Restitution.
"Okay, we're
Yeah,
taking your house."
restitution. Yeah, restitution.
Mhm.
Yeah, and it's the pain. That's like $300,000. That's a lot of money.
Yeah,
That's
there's a lot of
lot.
money.
That's
That is
like
a lot.
back in the that's
Take
like
out a
back in the
personal
day house
loan.
payment.
No, that's more than a personal loan, Eddie.
Yeah,
The hell you can buy
like a
$300,000?
mortgage.
Yeah,
Start selling drugs.
Yep.
selling drugs or your ass,
And
one of
then
the two.
too, like how long do they give them to pay it off? You know, it's not like it's a house payment
That I
where you
don't
get
know.
20,
30
30
years.
years
Yeah.
to pay it off. It's like, and then if they only give them like, maybe 10 years at the most, that's a lot of money every month.
10 years, $300,000. What is that a month?
10
Anybody-
grand.
That's
10,000
a
a
lot
month?
because you figure 30 years, you pay your house off in 30 years. I mean, before it
Yeah.
was
So
$100,000.
300,000
Let's see.
for 10 years. Let's say they give them 10 years. They're not gonna also make them be with nothing in their life because they screwed up. They'll
You're looking
I'm sure-
at a $2,500 a month.
Yeah, $2,500 a month.
yeah.
That's almost double my rent.
They'll probably see what they do and how much they make. They're not gonna save. If you don't
it's
even
probably-
make that much, how are they gonna get
Yeah.
it from you?
Exactly.
I'm thinking it's a percentage of your paycheck, like maybe say 25% or
75.
10% a year.
He probably lived in that area, and that's where they all have big houses. And
Yeah, because
Make
they
lots of
can't
money.
let him. They can't just let him
be bankrupt.
pay
And,
yeah,
yeah.
just pay and not. He's got to live, got to eat, got to.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I guess because you're stupid doesn't mean you gotta go to the streets. What are you doing? That's not even make sense. What are you doing flying your thing around
I think he just
a
wanted to
forest
see
fire?
the destruction
Yeah.
of the fire because he.
Or if you live there, I mean, get it
What
up
is
there
the
and try
chance
to look
of
around
that
where
thing
the
not
fire
even-
is.
What is the chance of that thing making it back? It's like a huge fire. You're gonna lose that.
Mhm.
Drones are expensive, aren't they?
Depends on what
I
kind
think
of
it
drone you
depends
have.
on what you get. Yeah,
Well, if
depends on what
it
you
hurt
get.
a plane, I'm sure it's pretty big.
And my thing is too, it's like when you're flying those things and you're using the camera to look down, how do you even know where you're going? You're not seeing where you're going. So I can understand how he hit the plane because the camera's looking down and that little remote that you're looking at. I don't have a drone. I have no idea how they work, but I'm assuming you're looking at the little screen
Or you can
going
move around.
down.
I mean, you can move with the camera around, I think, and then when you finally get over, you start looking down. I don't know if he was moving around while
But I
looking
think
down.
I think he lost sight of the drone because all the smoke and everything. You probably can't even see it.
Yeah. I'm surprised it didn't melt.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah, it would even make it
You
back.
know, because the fire is hot. It's hot.
So
Or
the remote control has a screen on it.
some
No,
of them.
I think it's an app on your phone. I think you could use your phone to. It's an app, and then you.
Yeah, I think most
Just
of the
get a-
drones, you get the app on the phone, and then some of them you might
Yeah,
actually
and
be able to buy like a joystick.
Because
You-
most
you-
most
you could
drones
hook
you
it on
fly
your- on
away where you don't see them, right? You don't always have in.
Yeah, you don't have a visual of them because they're.
Yeah, they take off and they
Mhm.
you can drive them far away, and I don't think you're supposed to see them
Yeah.
unless it's a little
remember-
toy, a little toy
Remember when we were
drone.
driving to Vegas, Steve, and that accident? That guy pulled out his drone, and I couldn't see it.
Yeah, it took off.
Yeah.
It went down the freeway.
Yeah, we couldn't see it, but he said he told us what it was. It was an accident. That was.
So there must be a way to know how to where it's at, because once it goes out of your vision.
What if you hit
Yeah,
a
how do you-
building, or what if you hit, a bird? I don't know. I never understood how people navigate them.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
gotta
how to
see, because
fly
if it
it.
has a camera, they gotta
Mhm.
see it off something, right? Is it your phone? Is
Yeah,
that what you're talking
But
about?
it's like Alyssa said, the cameras look pointing down, so you
Well,
see.
maybe there's a camera that goes in as a 360. You want to look up in the air? You mean? Maybe
Well,
it
just
just.
see
No,
where,
no.
like ahead of you, like where the drone's flying to.
Where's the drones flying?
Well,
Yeah,
maybe it has one of those little bowl.
like
those
the
360.
yeah, like the
Where
helicopters.
yeah, it can
like
see
the news.
straight. It
You
can
go
see
up and
left,
down.
right.
Yeah, maybe I don't know.
I don't
Alberto
know.
says it does.
What
You can
Oh,
move the
camera?
yeah. You
I
can
mean,
move
from
the
what I've
camera.
seen, it really depends on your drone and the camera.
Yeah.
But it says here, this guy Ackman launched the drone from the top of the parking structure at Santa Monica's 3rd Street Promenade and flew it more than 1.5 miles towards the Palisades fire. So he got up to a parking structure and then set it off. So I guess he might have had
Sounds
some
like-
visual on it.
Sounds like he has
Mile and a
money.
half.
Yeah, but a mile and a
that's
half.
far.
You can't see a mile and a half, especially a little drone. They're not huge.
Yeah, I was assuming
Yeah, they're not that.
disappear, but I guess he
Yeah.
had some kind of, at least through the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
if it's a
it
mile
left
and a
the-
half away, it's already out of your sight.
It left the hole to the size of the football on the plane. So
Wow.
And he probably has money, right?
I don't know.
Well, what's
Well,
his
if he's
name?
got a
His
drone
name?
that can go a mile and a half away from him.
Yeah, and his name sounds rich too.
Or he lives in Culver City. That's not the ritzy part of town.
Oh, well, maybe he owns 7-Elevens or something. What's his name, Alberto?
Let me go back to the story.
Oh gosh, that reminds me. I have a question about 7-Eleven too.
Peter Tripp Ackman.
Oh, I just heard his last name. I thought his first name was his last.
No.
Ackman.
still
I
open
thought you said
24/7,
Ackman.
Steve.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
I was like, oh, then he'd be all right. He
But
could pay it off.
I didn't read this. That part was like right at the end of the story. So they, in the news when they just start referring to you by your last name.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. Speaking of 7-Eleven, okay, Alyssa, Eddie, and Alberto. You know the logo of the 7-Eleven, right? It's got the 7 and then it says 11.
Mhm.
Why is the word 11 is all in capitals except for the N?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Haven't
Does anybody
noticed
know that?
that.
Or anybody ever recognize that?
No, I've never
I-
noticed.
I've seen them mentioned on the internet, but I don't remember the reason.
Well, nobody knows the reason why.
7.
Do you?
Well, hey, what do you, hey, you're not in court. I'm asking.
Well, I was.
Well, no, I don't know.
always wondered-
Are we going to learn something from Steve?
Yeah,
or-
no, I want you to look it up for me because this is how we all learn stuff together. Alyssa, why don't you look at the
I
picture?
always
of the logo?
wanted to know, why is the word 11 spelled out, and why is it not like 7-11, like 1-1? You know what I mean?
Well, I guess that the whole logo they'd have to come up with a different kind of 7-Eleven, I don't know.
Mhm.
Like 7, and then it would have to be a whole different logo. We would never,
Yeah.
we're so used to that.
Maybe we would call it 711, or like 911. Maybe that's why
Oh,
they got confused.
711.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
wouldn't be 7-Eleven. Well, I
Yeah.
heard that 7-Eleven is giving away free Slurpees every Friday in the month of February.
4.
I don't know why. I have no idea. I saw it on TikTok.
For Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it was Valentine's Day.
Oh,
But it was like it's like every Friday in February.
Go get your Slurpee on Valentine's Day, Steve.
they want you to practice. So if you got a girlfriend, they want to make sure that you make her a very happy woman.
Like,
So
Right, Eddie?
I'm
what's
trying
the
to
answer?
find the logo. I don't know, Alberto. Are you finding it?
Just
I've-
type 7-Eleven.
I've-
No,
I have the 7-Eleven app, but
I'll read
I don't-
Wikipedia.
wait, you got a 7-Eleven app?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, I didn't even know
It's
they
like
had.
after you buy 5 copies, you get
Don't-
one free.
Don't
Yeah,
forget,
get a
this is
free
the man who
copy,
didn't
Steve.
know about ordering from Pizza Hut on the internet.
Don't
Oh.
even bring up Pizza Hut. Forget that place.
Yeah,
From
you buy
Wikipedia.
7.
It's this- Well, let me
So
read
wait a
Wiki-
minute. Do you guys buy
have deals.
those Polish dogs from there too?
I have.
The ones that have been there for 6 days?
Yep.
I've bought them.
Oh.
They're pretty good.
Yeah, that'll make
it
your
is.
stomach solid, man. You could
Yeah,
take one of
the-
those.
The tastiness have been all cooked in.
Ugh.
Well, anyway, let me read from Wikipedia. Since 1968, 7-Eleven's logos have included a lowercase n. The first wife of John P. Thompson Sr., the company's president during the 1960s, thought the all capitals version seemed a little aggressive. So she suggested the change to, quote, make the logo more graceful.
Graceful. What makes it look graceful with the little n?
I
It's
don't know.
not graceful. You know what it means? You know what it shows? It's like it makes people question. Hey, I wonder why they did that. Was it a
Well-
mistake?
Well, we're talking about it.
Yeah, but that's
Right?
not graceful. It's like I'm thinking they made a mistake. They were doing the logo and somebody messed up and forgot to put the last letter capital.
Yeah, and then it stuck.
Yeah.
There's nothing graceful to me about it when I see it. I don't like go. Oh, look at
Oh, yeah.
this.
7-Eleven.
Was that the information you got?
No, I didn't even
No.
look. I was so upset.
Oh.
Well, you but you
Yeah,
wanted to
just
know,
as-
and
I got the same thing.
Yeah, but I think it's wrong.
okay, then go buy the company and change it.
Eddie, I think the reason that Alberto's reading, I don't
Uh-huh.
think that's the right reason.
There's a
I need a
woman
better
behind
one,
it,
Alyssa.
Steve.
Give me something better.
It says
than that.
one of the theories. That's what it says. It says
There's a woman behind it, so it's right.
Yeah,
So they wanted it to look graceful.
graceful. That's exactly. Yeah.
And listen-
One theory is that Thompson's wife thought the logo seemed a little harsh with all capital letters and suggested that the capital N
Mhm.
be changed to lowercase so the logo would look more graceful.
Okay, I got 2 questions.
Alberto's right.
And as a woman, Alyssa, can you answer these 2 questions? What would be harsh about it if it was a capital? And what is it? Elegant or gracious? What does it
Graceful.
look graceful? And what is graceful about it when you see it with the little end? In
Nothing,
your
because
opinion, as a woman.
Honestly, nothing, because I didn't even notice that it was a lowercase n. I had no clue
Okay, but now that
until
you
you
do
brought
know,
it up. Now that I do know, I'm looking at it and I'm just like, it looks the same. But there was a time from 1946 to 1969, the 11 was all capital letters.
oh,
So I don't know if you can see. Sorry. Where is
hold
it?
on.
Let me see right here.
How old is the company?
Oh, look at that. Okay. Ah,
Since the year
I like that.
711.
I like that one better.
Yeah, that's the original one, I guess. And then it switched to this one.
Okay.
And then in 1992 or 2021, it's this.
What's
So
the difference
this-
between that one and the last one?
Oops. Let's see.
Just the color? See, this
the
is now a
font.
memory game.
See, can you
Oh,
see?
I see. It doesn't have the green circle around it.
It's the Mandela effect. Does anybody remember these?
Before our time, Alyssa.
Oh, I was getting a headache trying to look at the 2 on the top and then get my
Sorry.
eyeball.
I know, because I have my thing blurred because my kitchen is behind me and it's
So, what do you guys get? What do you get from all this now?
That we don't prep for the show.
No, I didn't even know there was an app for 7-Eleven.
No?
Yep,
Oh, I
there's
used
an
to
app.
use it all the time.
Steve just learned about the internet a couple of days ago.
No,
Right?
I know about the internet, but I never thought of 7-Eleven having an app. I would think, I guess coffee. Yeah, I guess. What do you buy so many, you get a free one or something? Is that what somebody
Yeah,
There's
and
all
you
said?
kinds-
get certain discounts, and
Get points. They have
Yeah.
deals like you buy 2
you can
pieces
buy
of
like a
pizza
meal
and a
deal.
soda.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Is the food good there?
I've
Is it
heard
really?
the pizza's good. I haven't had it though.
some of it's good, some of it's okay.
Yeah, I don't like the little roll up taquito thingies because it's like a frozen burrito to me, and you keep burping the taste up all day long.
Oh,
The
But
hot
I've
dogs are
heard the
good.
pizza's good, and I like the hot dogs. Yeah,
The hot dogs are good.
that's
even
good.
though
They're
they've been there
fresh.
for even though they've been there for 7 hours, they're still
The
good.
the pizza looks like Little Caesar's pizza.
Hmm.
What's wrong
That's
with
what it
Little
looks like.
Caesar's pizza?
No, and there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying that's what
Yeah.
it looks like. It looks like
Eddie only
the
eats
slices from
California
this.
Pizza Kitchen.
Oh,
No, I only
That's
eat
what-
Pizza Mania.
I guess you're gonna
Eddie's been hungry.
He's
for
not going to
lunch.
have pizza for a couple
for a
years.
little while. he's, he's not gonna be eating
Yeah,
pizza for a
pizza.
little while. Did they build it already? Is it already done?
Yeah,
They're still tearing it down.
Oh,
They're working-
dang,
they're
they're
working
still
on it.
tearing it down. What are they using? A hammer?
they're working on it.
They're still tearing the building down? I thought it had burned half of it down. How are they not done tearing it? It's been like 3 months, hasn't it?
Taking down the walls and stuff.
No, it's been longer
Taking
than 3
down the
months.
walls and
It's been what, like 6 months?
I forget
Yeah.
exactly when.
Yeah, me too.
Wow, that's taking a
but
long
they're still
time.
they're still working on it.
Yeah. It
Well,
could be
listen-
also insurance. Sometimes you got to wait for your insurance to go through, and
It was either late July or early August.
yeah.
'Cause I
Yeah, but
remember-
they started to. I saw machinery out there like they were knocking it down. Did they run out of insurance and they got to wait till it
Well,
kicks back in?
there's
or-
machines out there, but there's machines out there, but nobody's running them.
Right.
I guess. Well, there's
It's that
Eddie with the
that
answers.
whole what is it? The day without a Mexican. Nobody's working.
Oh man. Yeah. Oh, that's another thing. Alberto, your friends are back out there selling tacos.
No, they're not my friends. Okay, you're the one who.
Hey, calm down. I was just making conversation.
You're the one protecting them when they first showed up. You know.
I what are you be talking about?
Oh, they lay out
Look,
cardboard.
they
and
have a
stuff.
taco war out there. I'm just like,
very,
what's going
they're
on?
very clean. Okay, yeah, okay.
I don't even go over there and look if they're making a. I see in there. It looks like a swap meet in front of our store, and I'm like, whatever. You know,
Embarrassing.
it went from a roach coach. So the guys, remember the original guys
Yeah.
that were there?
Legitimate.
That would look like a
businessmen.
damn. Looks like downtown LA over there.
It went from a
Well,
kilo.
they got everything.
to-
They got crepes and
They got churros. They sell
Yeah.
blankets.
Oh, how
All
funny.
kinds of stuff.
they fucking set up during the day too. You know, got other people there.
But
selling
anyway, I saw a
tamales and
thing.
stuff.
Oh,
A thing
man.
that they ran them off it was either yesterday or
I mean, I'm thinking, you know, they had Monday. They had the day without the Mexican. You know,
Yeah,
they were all
Monday.
they were all boycotting and stuff. I think that's why they weren't there on Monday.
well, no, they said the health department ran them off because they don't have
Permits.
I heard that
proper
that
the
happened.
cleaning.
before-
The, like
that
for
happened like a year or two ago. You know, the health department ran them off for the day. You know, and then they came back the next day.
well, I guess it doesn't matter. Just bring your own hand gel or whatever it is to wash your hands. All they
No,
need
no.
is a little hand washer or sanitizer thing, right? And then make sure the meat's hot enough. That's basically all you need, isn't it?
Yeah,
To pass health inspection or
they go to the Rose Bowl during UCLA games. They have like those like plastic portable hand washing things. They
Yeah.
have like a gallon. I mean, like a tank of water. You fill in. You pump it with your feet. You get your
Yeah,
water.
yeah,
You
yeah.
got your soap.
with your foot. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think,
that's what they
But-
need is that little pumper.
Mhm.
and then one of those camp toilets.
I like how we
That's
say they, like we're talking.
They.
Who's they, Alberto?
The Mexicans.
Oh, stop it. Anything Alberto says has nothing to do with the M25 show.
Those opinions are mine and mine only, not the M25 show and
I'm
the other
sitting here
members.
listening to Alberto go, yeah, they. And I was like, oh my God, here we go.
Those
No,
people, them,
My friends.
them kind.
Is Akilo's Taco still parked out there, Steve?
Oh man, they're
I
still in
don't-
jail, Eddie.
I don't know where they are.
Those guys are still in jail, Eddie.
Oh wow.
Hey,
I would've-
I'll
I
give
would've
those guys
sta-
credit. They didn't mess around. They just came and got their meat and threw it in the trash and poured water over it, and they didn't mess around with those
Oh,
new
man.
people.
You know,
No
that's old
competition,
school.
huh?
That's old school mafia turf war right there.
They should have just took the meat. I don't know why they ruined it. They could have took that big old slab of meat and just sold it somewhere else.
Yeah.
Then they would have had to hire the A team to fix the problem. I don't know. They were there last. I saw them last night. They were the party was going strong last night in
Yeah,
the rain and everything.
They're all back. It just
I
depends.
think I saw them. They were hitting a pinata a couple weeks ago. So somebody was birthday, or they were.
They
doing
rented
some
them.
kind-
They rented the area, and then they had them cater for the birthday party.
They rented the street. Eddie, if
was
you want to rent part of the boulevard,
There's no bull out there. Steve?
It was a pinata of Donald Trump, and they were hitting it.
they were hitting something, and I'm
Yeah.
like, look at this! They're hitting a pinata out there, and I was like, oh my goodness gracious!
No mechanical bull.
They had a real bull. They rolled the real bull, then they cut it up for meat.
The little kids were taking. You know how we took pictures on a horse when we were little? Well, they were taking a picture on a bull.
Ugh.
Little boys
Or
and girls.
I'm good. You have to be a real low rent parent. That's gonna be your kid's birthday party. You're gonna go to the
Right.
supermarket parking lot. Then they got the taco people there and just take a pinata.
Times
Well,
are tough.
Hey, it kind of could be smart because they don't have to hire the taco guy. It's just right there. They
Right,
just go.
right there.
They tell
Yeah,
their
but you-
friends just show up at the parking lot of the grocery store. And
You got to
we're
buy
gonna
your
have
own plate.
Buy your own plate.
Yeah.
There you go.
No open bar.
Well, there could be. You just got to go walk 100, 200 steps to the grocery store,
What
buy
they,
your
Right.
booze.
they got what is the place? Milo's place.
Oh,
You know,
you can go to the bar, yeah.
Leave the kids at the taco place, and you go to the bar.
You could hire some of the people that are eating tacos and, pay them, hey, can you watch my kids for about a half hour? We're going to go to the bar.
Here's $10.
Right.
So everybody makes out.
Or just buy the people that want their tacos. Just hang out here for half an hour.
Oh, Eddie, see what happens.
Yep.
Alberto's never happy. I say your friends. I'm just making fun. I don't care what goes on. It went from a little roach coach. Now the whole block has got, and it's in that one little section in well, I don't want to say the name.
Well, they got the competition across the street over by the church. See those
Oh,
guys?
is there some? How about? Oh, you know what, Alyssa? So
Yes.
I
And
think
then
I know what Alberto's talking about. There's somebody across the street, and then there's somebody on the other side of the street with the barber shop.
I thought there was a preschool across the street.
I think. Well,
What's
I
a
so
think
you
it's a
church?
cross the
church
street, and then
school.
you cross the other street.
Oh,
There's like another church over there. There's like two churches on the corner,
Yeah, there's two churches, and then there's the elementary school.
and then there's
Right.
Steve's favorite 7-Eleven.
Yeah, and then there's a 7.
the 7-Eleven.
But there's this van that parks there now that it's a mobile haircut place.
Actually, I
Oh,
think they have two vans.
Yeah,
I
you
got
just
two now.
climb up in the van and sit in the chair. It's even got the little candy stripe thing that turns.
The barber.
The barber
pole.
thing. Yeah, they set it
The
outside
barber
and
pole.
the barber pole. That's probably where Eddie goes.
I don't go there.
They drive to Eddie's house. They know already.
This is the easiest $30 we're gonna make.
What time the show over? 10:30. 10:45 is pulling up.
Well, my haircuts cost $18.
18?
For what?
Oh, come on, Alberto. Stop it.
My haircuts
Oh.
are free.
Listen, that's probably cheap. That's probably cheap when you hear us talk about our haircut price, right?
No, I cut my own hair. I got you guys beat. I cut my own hair.
How
Eddie,
about
go
when you
to-
go get your hair done or something? It's expensive.
I don't.
You don't
Yeah,
get your hair done?
Nope.
I thought all women wanted to go get their hair. And
Alyssa's
their
not that
nails and-
pretty.
I used to, but then I was like, the girl that used to do my hair moved, and then she like moved to like Riverside, and then she moved out of state. So then I was like,
And
Then when it was the pandemic, everybody learned to cut their own hair, so I just do my own hair.
I didn't. I just let it
Okay.
grow.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
And I haven't dyed my hair since my daughter's wedding, and I only dyed my hair because of my daughter's wedding. But I don't dye my hair. I have a few grays right here, but
It's expensive. I
Yeah.
offered to pay for a girl's perm, and it was like almost $200.
Yeah, a perm's
perm.
expensive.
Girls still get perms?
Yeah.
Still do
Yeah.
that? Well,
I
anyways,
thought they just go get it like cut and dyed, and
No,
that's
she
what
got a
I
perm.
Even
thought.
that's like it was costing me like $150 every time I went, and that was like 15 years ago, 15, 20 years ago.
Damn, $150 back then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
$200 to pay for a perm.
Yeah, that's why whenever I'm with the whatever woman I'm with in the past and then now today, going to get their hair done, like it seems like every other month,
Yeah.
and
Well,
then
it
it's like
depends
it's
too on how
expensive.
and what they do to their hair. If they get highlights and their hair is dark and they have the highlights, and then the highlights are usually lighter than your hair, it starts to grow, and then you get that regrowth and the roots, and and then if you have gray hair and you dye your hair a solid color, you got the regrowth of the gray. It's too much.
Even nails are expensive, huh?
Yeah, I get my nails done. That's like
Okay,
what I
so,
get is my
She,
So
she
nails
butt.
done.
keeps she
so
keeps a
you
little
get your
bit of
nails done.
feminine.
It depends. Yeah, it depends on the design. Like mine, I don't know if you can see they got hearts.
Do you get them like every so often, or is it every once in a while?
I'd get them about maybe once a month.
Okay, so that's like a
Some
hair
people
thing for
go,
you.
some people go faithfully like every 2 weeks. And
For
sometimes
2
and then
weeks.
yeah. And then I get my nails done, and then every other time I'll get a pedicure. Like this next time I go, I'll get a pedicure because this last time I went, I didn't get a pedicure.
So what is the
Because
full set of nails? Like $80?
For feet and nails.
these ones I got because it's a kind of like a simple design. It was only $60, but there's been times when I get more intricate design. It's like $90.
Shit, I'll do your nails for that much.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Well,
That's why I don't go
I'll
that
try.
often. I try to push it out as far as I can. Then if you have a broken nail, it costs a little more because they have to put in, they have to fix it.
You get to do the lead press on nails, huh, Steve?
Whatever.
No,
Yeah.
unless I think at Steve's nail salon, I don't think they sanitize the equipment, so
Right.
gotta be careful.
I have gone. I used to do my nails. I used to get my nails done all the time, like 20 years. I had got my nails done, and from like when I was my early 20s until maybe my almost 40, so about 20 years. I was getting my nails done, and then finally I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna not get my nails done, and then I just stopped doing my nails for a while, like again, like 10 years or so, and then I just started doing them maybe about a year and a half ago, and that's it.
Well, I think nails are good. I'm glad you get your nails done at like you should.
They look nice.
Yes. Girls have pretty
look
nails
nice
and
on the
feet.
lady.
You have pretty
Yeah.
feet. I hope you have pretty feet, Alyssa, because
I have
lie to
cute-
me and say yes, because I like girls with pretty
I would
feet.
show you, but I have shoes on.
Okay.
I have my
Are they
black
like
Converse
pretty,
on.
like guys would like suck on them and
They're
kiss them?
cute. Well, I think they're cute because my feet are small.
Okay,
Like the
that's good.
average, I guess the average woman's foot size is a 7.
Okay.
I wear anywhere between. I could wear children's shoes, so I can wear like a kid's 3.5 all the way to a woman's 6. So my average foot size, I guess, is a 5.
So right in the middle?
Yeah.
Damn, a 3?
And my Converse right now is size 6 because they don't go smaller unless I go to the kids section. Which I was thinking too today. That's so funny. When I put them on today, I'm like, you know what? I should probably try kids Converse because they're probably
It's cheaper, huh?
cheap. Yeah, they're cheaper.
They're cheaper.
And because my kids are white,
Mm-hmm.
their kids' shoes are wider. So it's like I have kids' feet,
Mm.
I think my feet are cute, but
I've known women who don't wear open toe shoes because they say they have ugly feet.
They're just
Yeah.
straight
Their
ugly.
toes are ugly.
yeah, my toes go like normal, your big toe and then goes smaller. I don't have like that second toe that's bigger than my big toe.
Well, that I don't mind. That some are just ugly, Alyssa. So forget
Yeah.
this. Like if you have a toe that's bigger than them, they're just like look
Yeah.
like they got beat with a hammer or something. That's just
No.
like please wear shoes. I mean, because a woman, you think you don't think that, and then I know it's not their fault, but sometimes
Yeah.
even the hottest chicks, they take their and then they got
And
these
I do
feet
have
that look like sledgehammers.
I do have the typical Mexican baby toe, which like has like hardly any nail on it, and it's a little teeny tiny toe. But
Oh well,
You know.
I'm sure it's all right. You would know if it was ugly. You would know when
Yeah.
you would say, "Hey,
I don't have
man,
any corns, or I don't have no bunions. I don't have any of that.
just feet."
Just feet, I think. Yeah, I
All
just
right.
think my feet are just feet.
So anybody that's
I'll take a
watching
picture for
Alyssa,
you, Steve.
yeah, please send me a feet pic. I like feet, and if a woman has nice teeth and nice feet, that's a good thing. That's a plus because you got nice teeth, Alyssa. So I always wondered about your feet, your tootsies. So
My tootsies.
yes. Feet and teeth is a good thing, Eddie, because when a girl smiles, you want her to have you want her to have
Mhm.
teeth first of all, right?
Yep.
And then you want them to be nice and straight.
You don't want her to be like a crack addict or with like,
Yeah.
like
Or like that with that dentist commercial.
Meth-
Remember when David
what?
the artist was on and he was talking about this dental commercial and we were
Meth
talking
mouth?
about teeth, messed up teeth, and I didn't know what he's talking about.
You
And then
finally
I
saw
saw
it?
the commercial and I'm like, oh my, they made a commercial with people with teeth like that.
oh yeah.
Like they had one
Yeah.
tooth here
One
and
tooth
nothing over
and
here. And
And,
oh,
Meth
Eddie
mouth.
was
they always play it during lunch when you're trying to eat.
Oh
man.
God. Meth
No,
mouth.
that's pretty bad. If you
You
had
know, you can tell a girl doesn't have good teeth when every picture she takes, she smiles.
yeah,
She's got that
Exactly.
closed mouth smile.
exactly.
So that's
After
a
while, you
key
start
right there.
wondering.
If you're like looking for somebody online, like, oh, maybe I want to, send this one a message, look at her pictures, because if every picture she has, she doesn't smile with her teeth,
Yeah,
she's got fucked up teeth.
Uh,
Either they're all crooked or, they're not
Yeah.
white.
Some
Eddie, are
missing.
a teeth
Yep,
plus
some
for you?
missing.
Huh?
Are teeth? Or is that a thing for you? Are you okay if they're not so good?
Yeah. I mean,
They got
guess
like
No, I
one
it is what
tooth
mean,
in
it
the
I mean,
back.
I mean,
I prefer. I
to each his
prefer.
own. But that's what
Yeah.
I noticed first. First is the teeth,
Hmm.
and then I don't notice the feet right away. But if I get to be with them, I kind of start getting down there to check them out. It's not a deal breaker either, but I like feet
Yeah.
and I like teeth. Is
Yeah,
that a bad thing?
You can
Nope.
cover up the feet.
The feet you can cover up. The teeth
Yeah,
you
you can
can't.
cover up the feet. Your teeth, you
You're gonna
kind of
talk
can't.
like this for the rest of your life.
Yeah, Eddie, don't you want a woman when she smiles? She's got like a big smile and nice
Yes,
teeth,
yes.
and it's just very
Put a
attractive.
mask on her, Husty.
I don't want to
put a
put a
mask on
mask
her.
on a woman
Yeah.
I'm with. Eddie,
back when we had to wear masks, everybody had nice teeth.
Hmm.
oh, I know. Remember, you'd be like somebody you didn't know, but you kind of see them that had a nice body. You're like, I wonder what she
Mhm.
looks like.
Well,
Talking to your
it's funny
buddy.
because when I go get my nails done, they all wear masks. And
Yes.
sometimes I'll walk in and my guy, because I have a guy does my nails, and I'll walk in and it's just so weird to see him without a mask. Because I'm so used to seeing him with just his eyes,
Mhm.
and then once I see down here, I'm like, oh, you look so different.
No, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a guy do nails.
No,
No.
Is he straight or is he gay or?
he's married and straight. Yeah.
Married? Well, you know what? I would do that, Eddie. I mean,
Yeah, for
I
$90.
guess it goes with
for
the
90
territory just to get to the
Yeah.
woman's feet. But then, if you get to some bad ones, I guess you still got to do it. It's part of
Yeah,
the
take
job.
the
Eddie.
bad with the good.
Got to
Yeah.
take
How
the
many-
bad with the good.
How many sets of nails can you do a day? Like, how long does
Well,
it take?
I'm trying to think. I think they open at 11, and I think they close at 7, so that's 8 hours. And then
Mhm.
he probably gets a half hour for lunch. So, and my nails usually take about an hour, so about 7, maybe 7, 6 to 7.
That's $90
Hours
an hour.
straight?
$90.
If he goes one after the other, yeah. So maybe about 5.
Is it an
90
hour
times
like
5?
straight, or is there like a little break in between? He gets to
No.
kick back.
No, I mean he takes mine mine's about an hour, sometimes 45 minutes. It just depends on the design that I'm getting, because I always have a design.
That's pretty
Yeah.
good, Steve. So anywhere from $75 to $90 an hour.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Is that with drying time too, or is that?
Yeah, because they use the gel, so you just put your hands in the light and it dries instantly. Like in
Oh,
60
okay.
seconds, your nails are dry. So you don't have to sit there and wait. Back in the day, we used to sit underneath the fan. They used to have like little fans that you put your hand in. Now it's the light.
Oh
And then
yeah, I
back in the day,
remember
we'd sit there and wait for the nails to dry. Like after your nails were done, you were waiting like
Yeah.
15 minutes, and then they would
I rem-
spray your nails that supposedly were supposed to dry your nails, but you had to be careful.
I remember the
Get
first
your
time I
keys
went.
out of your purse first, get your payment out first, and then let them polish your nails, and then hope you don't mess it up on your way home. Now they use the gel that gets hard instantly, so you don't have to worry about. You can do whatever afterwards.
I remember the first time going out with a girlfriend at the time when she got her nails done, and then we'd get in the car and she's fucking hanging her hands out the window. What the hell are you doing? She's like, "Oh, trying to dry my nails."
Dry them off.
Yeah,
It's expensive, Eddie. You don't want to ruin them.
Yeah.
yeah.
You would
I mean-
should be on her side if you were the one paying.
You have to go to school for that to learn how to do
Yeah.
nails.
That is good money for an hour. If it take about an hour to do a set of nails, like $75 an hour.
$75 an hour.
But they don't
Good way
get
to-
that because they're at a shop. So of course, the shop owner gets most of it. That's
That's
why I
a
always
good
try
way
to
to-
tip them a little bit more.
It's a
Because the
good way to
tips they
meet
keep.
women, Steve.
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah.
Well, we got a new business coming up. M25 Show Nail Salon.
Nail salon,
Yeah.
nails and
Wonder,
feet.
wonder how long you have to go to school for.
I don't know.
Oh, you can't just do it like
No
in your
idea.
house.
You know what? Just set up a tent by the taco guys, and you got your own nail salon.
Oh,
You get-
man.
no need for a license or anything.
Right. If
Imagine
you do
get
it from
your
home, I'm
license-
sure you don't need a license, but you're also risking it.
Imagine you get your certificate, or when your first customer just has the ugliest feet in the world, Steven.
Dunk them in bleach.
You get a grinder and
Got Shaq feet.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, I'd have a sign up and say, have some respect when you come in, please, and make sure your feet are somewhat nice.
We
I always
retain
think
the
of-
right to refuse service to anyone.
Yes.
Right. I always think of the Martin Show. Remember Shanae?
Shanae.
Oh, that's
Nay,
right.
nay, getting hurt. The guy's got the big old grinder.
That was a dude, right?
That was
Mhm.
Martin Lawrence.
That was
Yeah.
Martin.
Oh, okay. So he made that he had those made funny lips.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
No, that's Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx did that one.
Okay.
Did that on
was-
Living Color, I think.
Yeah, in Living
Oh,
Color.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Martin
man,
Lawrence did the Shanae with the long braids, the long braids,
Shanae.
and the
Maybe
and the
she
big
has that-
nails, and she was always, "Don't get in my face."
She has athlete's foot.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, athlete's foot too. Oh, all cracked.
All calloused. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Let me see here. So anyway, I'll be expecting a picture of Alyssa's feet, and I'm gonna grade them for next show. I grade feet on a scale of 1 to 10.
Great on a
Yeah,
curve.
no, there's no curve, Eddie. No, we don't do that.
Oh, there's
Yes, yes.
Shanae.
Let me see. Oh man. Oh,
That's the first customer to Steve's nail salon.
oh man. Okay, I remember that.
Yeah,
Shanae.
that's funny.
I don't know. Is this real? I saw a real movie. It's called Hand Job Cabin. Is that real?
It's on
I
the special
don't know.
channel.
Right?
No, for
Is that Cinemax
not a
After Dark?
special. No,
Is that like one of those After Dark movies?
it's not a
Oh, no.
Pornhub. It's
on the Spice channel.
no. It's there's
On
actual
TV? Was it on TV? Was that
No, it's
like
an
Select
actual-
TV?
He's out at a hotel room.
See, I can't
Only-
even be serious,
For
Eddie.
you?
Only the first 5 minutes.
There's an actual movie poster, Eddie. It's called Hand Job Cabin. Is a movie about a ghost who jerks you off to death.
Oh boy.
What?
I'm telling you, look it up. I don't know. Hey, I don't make these movies. I report them, Eddie.
You promote them.
They're
You act
on
like I
55
shot the
movie
movie
phone.
and I'm trying to promote it. Why don't you Google it and see if you see the movie poster, and then you guys won't be laughing so much at me.
Hand
What's
Job
it called?
Cabin
Hand
from
Job-
2015.
Hand Job Cabin.
Four friends descend on a log cabin for a weekend of fun, but an ominous, sexually frustrated presence resides within.
See?
It kind of sounds like Steve's house.
No. Stop it. Yeah, you guys always think I make things up, and I don't.
Is that like like the entity, Steve?
Well, it's a ghost, I guess. Yeah, I guess so.
Remember that movie?
I sure do.
The entity.
7.7 stars out of 10 on the IMDb.
See? You guys I think I'm playing. I haven't ever even seen it. I just saw a movie poster and I was like, is this real or is this one of those people make stuff up? So Alberto's actually reading the storyline.
I think it's a short film, so
Well, short or long, it's a film.
probably.
A movie's a movie, right, Steve?
A movie's a movie. It may not have won any Oscars, but it's a movie, Eddie. It's on IMDb.
Not
No
on Rotten
Oscars.
Tomatoes, though.
Oh, it didn't make Rotten Tomato?
Nope.
Well, I guess it wasn't that big of a movie.
Give it a thumbs up
Sounds
or a
like a
thumbs
B
down.
movie.
It sounds like a B movie.
Yeah.
I think there's a trailer on YouTube.
Mm.
Oh, can we watch it? Is it watchable or is it?
Or if it's on YouTube, it's watchable. I don't
Okay,
know.
yeah, that's
I don't
right.
know. I don't know. We'll get a. Oh man,
You see, you guys just hear the title and think it's like a porn. It's a movie.
Give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down, Steve.
Did you
I
watch
haven't
it?
seen it, Eddie. I just
Oh.
heard about it. I wanted to ask you all about it, and if you've heard about it.
Oh.
I thought it
No.
was funny when I read it. I was like, "Is this really a movie?" Oh, look at all the awards it won.
Oh,
the
Best
hand job. The
spit
hand
it's an
job.
indie movie. So it looks like an indie movie.
The hand job film festival.
Yeah.
Let's go
Oh, is
with
that what
one.
it says?
Yeah. But
Oh,
Bottom left.
Funny.
bottom left, the official selection.
Hand Job Film Festival.
Well,
Nice.
hey, there's an award for everything. You leave them alone.
Everybody gets an award these days.
Let's see.
Participation award.
Awesome. Goodbye, cell service. Hello, surveillance service.
This place is going to be great for us.
Uh-oh.
Wait.
Whoop. Oh,
Damn.
second.
That kind of looked like Steve's bedroom earlier.
Oh,
Oh,
He's having a good time.
oh, it's a thriller.
It's a suspense film. Oh,
Oh,
Uh-oh.
God.
Oh. That's crazy. It's funny. So you can actually die from doing it too much?
Well, from that woman, probably hurt him.
I think you'll die before she gets started.
When her
Right?
hand hand slips, causing it to strike her own face and tumble out of a window to her death.
Oh my god.
We need to split up. This thing only has two hands. What about its mouth? Something tells me she's not.
Its mouth. What about its mouth? No, it's a hand
Oh.
job, not a blow job.
For the pins, hand job for real.
Oh my gosh.
In life, sometimes things are far worse than death. Hand jobs. Normally, when someone receives one, they just hate it. But in this place, they die. Inside.
On the inside, they die on the inside.
There's some
Oh.
evil in this place. With calloused hands and strong wrists, solely done for the sick. She's the only one who comes in this
And we
Oh
need
my
to get these
God.
people on the show.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Now she only do guys. She don't do girls either.
She's equal opportunity.
Oh, it's got a little lotion too. Oh, she's got the girl.
Got the girl. Oh, apparently
Oh,
you
boy.
do.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, Steve.
Oh,
There we go.
my
boy.
gosh.
Hey, look,
So
there,
what-
there we are. There's another horror movie. I think that's actually us live.
Oh, how funny.
So I got a question. Then when they showed the little doll sitting down and it looked like it was getting a boner, what I don't know, what was that?
I think we got to see the movie.
You got to watch the movie, Steve.
Because that wasn't the
That's
ghost
how
one.
they
because-
bring you in.
It was
They,
a
have
teaser,
you, they
Steve.
leave you with questions.
That was the
So you
teaser.
watch it.
Here's a question Alyssa I heard her ask: if you do it too much, will you die? Eddie, if you were made to ejaculate over and over and over again, do you think you'd die?
I think so.
Or is that
'cause-
even? Well, I guess it could be possible because,
Yeah, I think it could be possible because
like, if she keeps doing it to you, it doesn't get soft. She has to stop, and you got to let it rest. Then it gets soft, and
Yeah,
it won't
'cause
get hard.
you
But
have
if
to
they
borrow-
keep it going, it won't stop. It'll stay like erect, and then
So
you're
you
in
have to
trouble,
borrow-
Eddie.
you have to borrow blood from other organs to.
Alyssa, I think you probably could.
Maybe.
I've seen. Okay, I don't watch this no more, but like when I was a long time ago, I used to watch porn, right? And these girls would
Yesterday?
kind of torture the guys.
Earlier
for-
today.
Yeah.
when
Some time ago.
hold on a second,
It was right before the show. What are you talking about?
where they
He's
would.
probably-
That's
doing
why.
it now.
That's why he was late.
Oh, stop
Hey,
it!
hey, we can only see one of his hands, okay? I don't know what the other one's
They're
doing.
both right here. Stop it.
Hey,
Let
what's
me
on them?
finish. Like
You got
when a
calluses there?
guy gets hard, right, and the girl's with him and they're doing it. If she, like, let's say she's on top
Mhm.
and he finishes and he's still hard, right, and the girl wants to keep, it won't go soft, Eddie. It just won't until she's actually gets off and stops and gives him a little rest. If she keeps doing it and like says, "I'm not getting off," I think it's called what is it called? Not, is it post? Does that mean after?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
post orgasm torture,
Mm.
where she ties him up. Not that I watch it. I can't even remember what the name is, but it's something like that where she'll
Can't
tie him
remember the
up
name
and
of the. Can't remember the name of the movie.
it's not a movie, it's like a porn short, like on Pornhub. When I used to watch it, I don't watch it anymore that much.
He's on next videos now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it does, the weenie doesn't get soft if the girl keeps going on him or whatever until she stops and gives it a chance for the blood to go away. If she decides, "Oh, I'm going to stay on it for 2 hours," it won't go down. So there's some females out there that will do that to us, Eddie. When they say they want to tie you up or
Eddie's like,
handcuff you, don't do it.
I
Then
haven't
you're
met
in
one
trouble.
of those yet.
Because after you finish, it was okay, now it's time for me to have fun. And then she's going to kill you. That would be a bad way to go. Guys, I got to use a bad word, and because I don't like to use it, but to come to
Yeah.
death.
Get the kids out of the room.
Yes,
To ejaculate to death.
I think that you just would have a heart attack.
Yeah.
'Cause
I
you know
think
your heart goes fast when
Maybe,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was another question I had. How do you describe the feeling of having an orgasm? What is your description, Eddie? What can you say to tell a person who's never had one?
Have
How
you
it
ever
feels.
sneezed?
That's how for a woman is that's how an orgasm is? To sneeze?
Yeah. That's
A
what they
good
say.
feeling?
It depends because sometimes it's like it's really good and then
Yeah.
sometimes it's just whatever, it was okay.
Is it ever bad?
No, but
It's always
shameful.
somewhat good, right?
there's times where it's more intense, more. You know what I mean?
Okay, but the end feeling is you do it to, like, even if you're alone,
Yeah.
to feel good, right? Or to go to sleep or whatever, but it's to feel good, right? So
Drink a beer
usually
to go to sleep.
9 out of 10 times it feels good. 10 out of 10
Yep.
times it feels good.
Mhm.
If you're doing it and you release and it just wasn't good, I think there might be something wrong, Alyssa,
Yep.
because that's what the whole reason to do it is to feel good.
To climax.
And if you're with somebody, it's even better,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
right? So
Yep.
does it feel like sneezing to you, Eddie, when you
I
burst?
don't know. Next time I sneeze, I'll pay more attention.
I don't know if
It's like one of those sneezes where you get goosebumps.
Or you get the chills and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You're like,
what kind of-
woo, woo,
what kind of
that's a good
sneezing are
one.
you doing, Alyssa? Damn
You
it.
just gotta let it all out. When I sneeze, I
Is
let
there
it all
any
out.
other? Is there another
Oh,
way
you know
you can
what?
describe
Yeah,
it?
sometimes when you sneeze, you get chills, and you
Mm-hmm.
damn, that's a good one.
Exactly.
Wow. I never, Alberto. When you sneeze, that have you ever had a sneeze that good
Nope.
where it feels like you just busted a nut?
I've busted my back a couple of times.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? There's people that
Yes.
say they sneezed and they threw
Threw their
their
back out.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. Is it when you're sitting down or something, or you're sitting on the toilet and you sneeze or something? When is it when it does that where you catch yourself? Is it just anytime or?
It could just be
Yeah.
any time.
It can be
Because you don't
anytime.
have, when you sneeze, you don't have any muscle control, really. It just
Yeah, it
comes
just
out and you're like,
Mhm.
you know, it's like, and you can't stop it. It just comes.
Eddie?
It's like an orgasm.
Yeah,
It just
I
comes.
agree.
You can't stop it.
I agree.
Yeah, but I don't get that. I mean, I understand you sneeze. Like, say you have a little tickle in your nose and you sneeze and it's better.
Hmm.
It does feel better, but I haven't when I like do it like sexual release. It does that feels better than a sneeze to me. Like I'm like, you feel better and you're just like you're happy and you're smiling and
Hmm.
you just think of nice things. You sneeze, you just sneeze, and you're like, you. I
No,
guess
but
if you have something in your nose and it's bothering you, I guess it would feel good afterwards. But no, I'm gonna think about that every time I sneeze now.
because there's times when you sneeze and it feels different. Like
Yeah.
Like Alberto
Yeah.
says, he popped it back or he threw his
yeah,
back
yeah.
out.
Yeah. It just depends on the sneeze.
Just so depends on the sneeze. But yeah.
Just like it all depends on your partner, which partner you're with, and how good it's going to be.
So there's no another. Can you give another thing of how it would feel? You can if you're telling somebody who has never had an orgasm how it would feel besides a sneeze. Eddie or Alyssa, Alberto.
Nope.
Nope.
Everybody loves it but can't describe it.
It just does what it does.
Because it's different for everybody.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. Everybody's different. Everybody feels it different. Like,
But we
You
all know
think so?
Steve passes out when he does it. So
Right.
No.
so you don't feel nothing.
Well, I think it kind of feels the same because, like, you don't tell me you guys haven't seen any porno clips in your life. When most guys finish on a girl or whatever, they all make the same sounds. Like they're like,
I think
it's the same. You never see somebody just go. They make that noise like.
Well, I think
It's
that's
like a
just for
pee
the
you've
movie.
been
Okay.
holding for
Yeah.
2 hours, and we run to the toilet and you made it, and you're like, oh shit. I mean, it's kind of like
Okay.
that, but
Yeah. When
like
you're holding
imagine
your
if you
pee
had
for
to
a
pee
long time and
that,
you
Eddie.
finally go.
Yeah,
Huh?
and you've been holding your piss for like 2 hours.
Mhm.
Let's say you're on the freeway and you don't want to pee in your pants,
Right.
and you make it, and you're running and a little bit starts to trickle out, but you make it to the toilet.
You make it to the toilet.
You're like, oh shit.
Yeah. Just
You
feel
hear
like
people at
relief.
the ballpark or something when they make it, everybody's going, oh,
Hmm.
they made it. That's how I kind of describe it.
Yeah.
But with the ending feeling is a little better because then you're just relaxed and you feel good.
I know,
It's
Steve.
just-
I know.
It's just
Yeah, it does feel good.
you're just happy.
You're
You're in a
getting a
happy
massage.
space.
You're like, oh.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's like you made yourself feel the most amazing at that moment in that second. You have no worries. You take a little nap and then you get up and then you gotta get back in life.
Yep. Gotta get back on.
Okay, that's enough about it. Now I'm starting to think about what I'm going to do later. Let's see what else we got.
He's going to take a nap later.
He's gonna watch the hand job cabin.
Right?
Yes. What did David say? Steve is into.
I don't know what that is.
What is that, Alyssa?
Futanari? I have no idea.
Futanari. What is that, Eddie?
Sounds like
I don't
something
know.
we need Will here to explain it to us.
I do not
Yeah.
know. Those are
Sounds
big
like
words,
Japanese.
Steve.
Search for it in safe mode there, Alyssa.
Those are big
Or
words, Steve.
incognito.
Who?
What?
What happened? Is she looking it up?
It says that, yeah, a commonly pornographic genre of eroge, manga, and anime, which includes characters that show primarily sexual characteristics from both females and males. No, I'm
Not very
assuming like
unsexy.
Yeah.
cartoon.
What is?
You want-
I'm not. Oh, that just means men on women.
Oh no,
What's-
it describes a person with male and female genitals, so it's both.
Oh,
So that, I guess he was maybe the girl in the movie because she was saying that she didn't have a penis, and all of a sudden she did. So maybe she was a futanari.
oh.
So for me, I would be like a hermaphrodite. I guess could
Hermaphrodite?
be kind of the same thing.
So do you think the ghost made her have a wiener, or because she didn't
All
have
of a
one?
sudden, it just popped out. I have no idea.
You have to
Huh.
watch the movie, Steve.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's something behind it. Maybe she was using something like a dildo or something, and it looked like she had something.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know. No, I'm not. Not into that. I don't. Eddie, have you ever been with a woman that had a wiener?
No,
Okay, well, I don't know. Some people may be into that.
it's a deal breaker, Steve.
What if the woman was just beautiful, and she
No.
said, "Eddie, I had no,
No.
control
No,
over
no,
it.
no,
I
no,
was
no.
born this way.
So I'm out
I
of
don't
here.
know." Alyssa,
What if you
would
like meet her at a bar and you didn't even know, and you brought her home, and then all of a sudden that happened?
Kick her out.
Right out
He's
of the
got
car.
to go.
Time to go.
Eddie will call an Uber for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alyssa, what if you hooked up with a dude, right? And he ended up having a vagina and a weenie.
I don't know.
That's possible, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
well,
we're
that's
talking
the
about.
same thing. I mean, it
But
just
it has
depends on
the
when
features
they're
of a man.
born. Yeah, if they're born like a hermaphrodite, it just depends on what gender they choose to be. But
But they got
I
the
don't know.
physical looks
yeah,
of a man.
male.
But they have, of course, they have the weenie, but then they also have the woman part.
Yeah, I don't know.
Versus, like, if Eddie picked up a hot chick, she's looks woman. She's got woman parts. She's nice and
Mhm.
petite, but she has a 12-inch dong.
You gotta be all exaggerated. Can't just be normal size.
She's
Gotta be
petite, but
12
she has a 12.
inches.
She's
Gotta be all
petite,
like a
but she has a
mule.
12-inch tongue.
Yeah, how does she hide it?
Oh boy. But what would you do? Would you do
I
like
don't
Eddie and
know.
say, "Hey, you know what? You got to go,"
Yeah,
or
I
would you just
I
say, "Whatever, let's see what we can do here"?
Let's see how I can work with this.
Well, because women are
Figure it
different.
out.
Women are different. They'll maybe work with something like that. Guys, nah, we're not doing this.
No.
What would you do, Steve?
I'm
Just go
trying to
with it?
say, hey, you know what? I don't even think even if you pushed it to the side and tried to hide it, I don't
Because
do it.
I'm envisioning that it's like in front of the vagina, like on top of it.
So it'd be
is
kind of
what
covering it.
Yeah. No, like you have nowhere to hide it. Like where are you gonna hide it? It's not like it's between. It's not
Oh,
like
I'm just
it's
being
not,
funny, like you know.
yeah. I don't
they-
know.
I
But-
wouldn't. I couldn't do it. That's
Yeah. And
you know, because you got to
actually,
get
I
down
think
there somehow.
Yeah, I honestly I think like when they're, don't quote me, I'm not a doctor, I have no idea, but I want to say that like hermaphrodite is mostly female. The only difference is their clitoris is enlarged. So it's not like what we think like a full penis. It's like a little micro penis, I guess you can say. It just gets really enlarged and it gets erect like a regular penis.
Oh, so
You
they don't
know,
have
it's
like a
just
full
not
size
like,
one.
yeah, I think.
They don't have
Hit you
balls.
hit you in the face
No.
if you go down there, Steve.
So how I've heard of some that can blow loads. How do they do that? Don't they have to have
Mm,
testicles?
I have no idea. As I said, I'm not a doctor, but I'm that's what I'm picturing.
Well, listen, I'm trying to help you in case you run into that. I know you have somebody, but you never know.
You never
Like,
know. Yeah,
Well,
I have
would
no
you at
idea.
least would you do the one night stand thing? And because if let's say he had a wiener, of course, and the vagina, it would be hanging over the vagina, so you could at least it's hiding it. Let's say he was hung big, so it's covering the whole
It's
the
behind the
cave.
balls.
Yeah, so you just know not to lift it up, just leave it there. Would you be okay to take care
I
of
don't
business
know.
and then move on?
I don't know. It's just I have no idea.
Because
One of those,
he has a man face. It's not like it's a
Yeah.
woman, like you're kissing a woman or nothing. It's a
one of those things
man.
we don't tell anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we all know this. If we would do something like that, yeah, ain't nobody telling nobody nothing. That's one thing we could all
They
agree
will
on.
never know.
Yep.
See, Eddie, I don't know why you put us in these predicaments. I
Me,
don't even want to think about it.
Inquiring minds want to know.
I don't know. Yeah, I got nothing against that and stuff. It just I don't I couldn't. I'm with Eddie. I couldn't do it. I don't know. I'm only into my own weenie. That's as far as I go with wieners. Even if like let's say you have a threesome or something, and the woman wants two guys.
Yeah.
That's something. I guess you both have to be at both ends. There ain't no way we're doing this side where we're gonna be touching each other accidentally.
None of the
not-
double penetration.
Yeah.
Not for free. I mean,
No.
if we were in that business, maybe. But,
Yeah.
Eddie, would
And
you
it's
do the
funny because
double
you look at
penetration?
most threesomes are two women and a guy because guys don't want to be anywhere near another
yeah,
penis.
I don't think no, I wouldn't. Two girls,
Yeah.
yes. One guy, no. Two girls,
Especially like
yes.
Alyssa said, when they do the double penetration, when she's sitting on the guy and then the guy gets behind, and then both the balls are slapping together. Oh, God. What do you go on after that?
That's it. They will never know.
Everybody gets in their car and drives away and never speaks of it again.
well, at that point, you might as well do it with a stranger. You don't want to do it with your best friend,
right?
So, Alyssa, okay, girls are different. Like, you wouldn't mind two girls and a guy versus, well, I don't know. You're a woman. Would you prefer two guys in a threesome or two girls and a guy?
Either way, either one.
Either. And Eddie, we know what your answer would be, right?
Mm-hmm.
Two girls or two guys?
Two girls.
Okay.
Eddie with two guys.
I think we're all in agreement there. So girls are more flexible with that stuff. And listen, when you got balls, it's different with us. We got the less balls there is, the better. Right, Eddie?
We have balls are just on our chest. And
Yeah,
they're bigger.
Yeah, those are different. Oh man. Why this is supposed to be a Super Bowl show? Why are you guys wanting to know these details?
We're talking about the wrong balls.
Oh. Okay, well, it's Super Bowl, and Alyssa has made us our Super Bowl pool. I think she sent it to everybody. I saw a text message.
I got it.
I got it.
You got it?
Yes.
So what we're gonna do? I hope maybe next year we can try it. What do you think, Alyssa?
What?
A little more squares. Does it have to be 25 or 50? Can it be like 30 or something, or does it have to be?
I think it'd be as much
25, 50, or 100.
You got to get creative with the grid.
The squares, yeah. Because right now, if you notice ours because it's 25, you have to do 0 to 9 numbers on each side. So like with ours,
each square will get two numbers on both teams. So you can
just because it's 25.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to do 50, you can do one side with two numbers per square, and then the other one number each.
Oh,
that's how you get to 50. And then for 100, it's one number per square both ways, and that gives you the 100 squares.
Yes.
Oh, so 50, you still get two numbers on one side.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, I never thought of that. That's weird.
And usually it would be like who's supposed to be the home team.
Okay, I didn't know
But
all this.
if we start sooner, we're not going to know who the home team is yet.
You can just put AFC, NFC, because I think they rotated around depending on the year. So
Interesting. Well, Eddie,
Yes.
do we want to give our picks or anything, or do we want to keep them to ourselves?
What do you mean for the bowl?
Picks
For the
for the
game
Super
itself?
Bowl. Yes.
Who's gonna win?
Who's
We'll
gonna
start
win?
with the ladies, women first. Ladies first.
Well,
Man, time went by fast, huh?
yeah, because we were talking about hand jobs. You got all excited. That went by fast.
Like in that movie. Let's see if we can get those actors on the show.
Okay, so I'm with, I guess, the majority of people that think the refs are favorable because they're always against our team. So I'm going for the Eagles.
Wait a minute. So there's a difference between going for somebody and who do you think's gonna win?
I'm going for the Eagles, but I have a feeling the Chiefs are going to win.
Okay. There's a difference,
Because-
right? Who you root for and who do you think's gonna win?
Yeah, it's a
Eddie?
lot in any.
So you think you want the Eagles to win, but you think the Chiefs will win.
Yes.
You're rooting for the Eagles, but you think okay. Eddie?
I think if it's a close game, the Chiefs win, and if it's not, then the Eagles win. So I think that if it comes down to like the 2 minutes of the game, I think the Chiefs win. But
So you're saying if it's a blowout, the Eagles
yeah,
win?
if it's a yeah. I
Okay,
think
so
but I mean, I'm not really rooting for the Chiefs or the. I just want
Right.
I just
It's one of those. I don't care who wins. I want my
Yeah,
numbers to hit.
I just want a good game, and I want to win
Well,
the pool.
We're here. The three
we're
of
just
us are rooting
asking
for
who you
money.
think's gonna win. That's all. Yeah.
I have three football pools, so my numbers got to hit somewhere.
This is the winner right here.
Last year was
On
all
Super-
Steve.
On Super Bowl Sunday.
Hey, you know what? It's the first time I ever won anything on a Super Bowl pool. First
Yeah,
time.
but you won like 3/4, didn't you?
Yeah, but I tell you what, during the game, because it was so close, I didn't even care anymore. I was like, come on. I don't even care if I'll give my money away. Just please win. But that's the first time I ever won anything. But I didn't win the last one though, the last quarter, which was the big one.
The big one.
Or for our pool.
Who's your pick, Alberto?
Go Eagles.
Okay, there's a
we all
difference
know
of
who
who
Steve's picking.
who you're picking to win and who do you think's gonna win. I didn't say who you're rooting for. I guess if you want to, you're rooting for the Eagles? Do you really think the Eagles are gonna win?
I don't care.
Oh gosh.
I
Okay.
don't.
I don't even know why I even ask anybody. Look at it. I'm gonna say straight. I'm rooting for the Chiefs, and I think they're gonna win. But I could have been the other way and say I'm rooting for the Chiefs, but I really think the Eagles are gonna win. But no, that's not gonna happen because my team's in the Super Bowl. So just like if
Right.
the Raiders were in the Super Bowl, you would be rooting for them, and you think they're gonna win. That's just the way. You guys are kind of neutral. That's why I'm asking. Who are you rooting for, and who do you actually think's gonna win? Not
like
saying
said,
I don't care.
I'm rooting for
I'm
the
not really-
Eagles.
I'm
May
not
the best
really
team
rooting.
win.
I'm not
The
really
best
rooting
team
for.
win.
Well, folks, I'm glad you tuned in to see everybody's who they're rooting for and who they think's gonna win.
Yeah.
Looking at the live count, there's nobody here.
Oh.
Only when we talk about balls and
Right.
hand jobs.
Yeah,
I was
there
watching
were
this
like 50
morning.
people.
I was watching
Yeah,
this
50?
morning of all the side bets that people like. There's a bet on who's going to win the coin toss, who's going to score the first touchdown.
Oh yeah, they make all kinds of stuff.
What else was it? If the quarterback's going to pass it to himself and
Yeah.
all kinds of crazy stuff.
Oh wow. He's gonna pass it to himself?
Yeah.
Like what, like hit off another person and he catches it, or
No, I guess it like if the
Throw it
quarterback
in. Like
yeah,
when you were a
throws it,
kid.
throws
when
it
you were
and
a kid?
then no,
oh,
no,
stop it. They're
I
gonna
forgot
do
how
that in
they
the Super
explained
Bowl?
it.
How do you pass
Yeah,
it to
it's-
yourself, Alyssa, in as a quarterback? Besides throwing
would
it up
say
in the air and running.
Well, it has to be either lateral or back.
Yeah,
It can't
I
be
think
forward.
it's a lateral.
It can't be
You
a
can-
forward pass, so it has to be lateral or back.
To
So,
yourself?
Yeah.
Eddie said the quarterback. There's a bet on.
Yeah,
if
I
the
mean, I
quarterback.
think it's possible if you throw
Yeah,
it
there is.
high
There is. I
and
think,
lateral, you run over there and catch it.
I think they said Josh Allen did it either this year or last year or something like that, where
He threw the
called-
ball
they-
and he ran and caught it.
They called no, he didn't. They called it a forward pass, but he ended up with the ball. So it was like he passed it to himself. I don't know how it happened, but that's what they said.
Like it slipped out of his hand and he just
Oh,
caught it.
I think he passed it, and maybe he got tipped and he recovered it, or I don't know.
Yeah.
But it,
So does that
it's-
count if you throw it and it hits off somebody's back of his helmet and then you catch it and run?
Yeah, that's a
That's a pass to yourself.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Well, let's see. There's
Okay.
a video on YouTube. Lamar Jackson throws the pass to himself. Hold on.
Is it an actual pass
damn
to
it.
himself, or is it just deflected
Well-
off somebody and comes back to him? I don't think
Hold
that's
on.
really throwing it to yourself.
Let me get it. I'll share the video.
according to the NFL referees, it is,
Yeah,
because that's how they scored
okay.
in the book or whatever.
Make this big. All right. Let's see. No sound. All right, hike the ball. I guess.
Yeah,
that's
see?
how he does it.
Yeah.
So it
So
was
it's-
deflected.
It's
Yeah, that one
was.
But that
So it was a
But that's
forward pass,
considered
it
a pass to
deflected, and then
himself.
he catches it himself, and then. So I guess that's how you pass to yourself.
Okay.
I think they even said on the show that I was watching that some guy had a 95-1 bet on it, so he won $9,500
Nice. For spending $1?
for spending $1.
Well, put your bets
No,
in.
those are
That's
like
worth it.
those are like the bets like will there be a safety in the Super Bowl? You know,
Yeah,
Yeah.
will it be a
Put- yeah,
safety?
yeah.
Will it be?
it'll pay big.
Mhm.
You know, put $5 on it, maybe you get lucky.
Yeah.
I think that $1 is a pretty good bet.
Yeah, $1,
But
95.
what are the
Only
chances
$1.
of it happening? You never know, you know?
Yeah,
Well, if you're a gambler, I'm sure you're doing all those little
Mhm.
bets like that. It doesn't cost you that much, and
Right.
it probably won't happen. But if it does,
if it does,
Yeah, there's
All
some
right,
crazy
Alyssa.
things.
if
I
it
think we're
does,
time to
Yes,
get out of
okay.
here. Do you want to talk about our sponsor real quick before we go, or want to talk about hand jobs? It's up to you. Sponsor would probably be the best.
Our sponsor is Natural Wonders, and it's natural products from the 7 wonders of the universe. They do body products, hair products, pet products, all natural. I use it. I use the exfoliating body wash, which I like, and I use the body oil instead of using lotion, like I said before. It hydrates your skin good. You could visit them at Natural Wonders. Wonders is WUNDERZ.com. And if you put our show, the M25 show, in the promo code, you get 25% off your order. And that's usually something that companies give for your first purchase. Not Natural Wonders. If you put us in every time, it's 25% off every time you use it. And so what better discount is that? 25% off your order. So go to naturalwonders.com and place an order. Mention us and you get 25% off.
Very good.
sounds like a deal to me, Steve.
Yes, and before we get out of here, I don't think you can die from masturbating too much.
Well,
He's
I
going
saw
to
it.
test it out this week.
I saw
Some
a
people-
comment.
well, some people think that this helps you live longer.
Mm.
Well, I mean, if you do like once a day or something,
Yeah.
or if you want to do maybe twice, or that's okay. But I mean, I can't see you doing like 20 times a day. That's pretty heavy duty right there.
That's like you have no life.
Because you got to add a nap.
Don't talk
in
about Steve
on
like
top-
that.
Oh, stop. No, Dave, I don't think. No, you don't. Now, if you get a girl and you trust her to tie you up and stuff, and she wants to pull that shit where she's going to ride you to death, maybe, because you have no control, and the weenie just does not get soft if a girl stays on it. I guess I don't know why, but it just doesn't, and I guess it gets to that sensitive part, right? Listen, where you finish and then it's like
Yeah,
Eddie, like
it's
if
like
you finish,
don't
the girl
touch
gets
me.
on the head and starts.
Yeah.
Oh God, that gave me with those goosebumps you guys are talking about. Oh, I'm about to start crying right now thinking about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's oversensitive.
Yep,
Oh, why would a woman do that to a guy? Just to hurt him?
because she can. Mhm.
Oh my god, Eddie! I think I would you cry
No, I don't think I
if
would
she
cry.
didn't stop? What do you do? Just scream?
Just take
Yell,
it, I guess.
yell for help.
Help!
Just take it, Steve.
Just take it, yell for help.
Some guys laugh. They just because they can't control the feeling. Like, oh,
Yeah, you can't control it. It's just
That's something a girl doesn't feel, right? Like when she finishes, they can keep going, right? They don't have that feeling. Like
it depends.
could
I
they
think-
have that
well,
feeling?
they
Like
do.
if a guy
Yeah.
kept going, they would like.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it works
It's more.
both ways.
It's more the outside than the inside.
Mhm.
Oh, there
Like,
we
don't touch
go.
me
I
on the
just thought a
outside.
girl can do it over and over again, and she's ready to do it again. I guess if you just keep going
Yeah,
and don't
she-
stop.
She can because you're on the inside. It's the outside that gets sensitive. The
Yeah.
clitoris.
All right, so now we got I got some ammo now.
You
Mhm.
just never lasted
All you
that
girls
long,
that
Steve.
did me
No.
wrong in the past, I'm gonna have to give them a call.
Redo. You.
Not that I've been tied up or anything, but hey, ladies, if you're watching, I don't forget. Yeah, it was all fun and games then, huh? All right, let's
Oh,
get,
boy.
let's get out of here.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Steve's having his flashbacks. It's time to go.
Right?
Yeah, I don't want to think about these being tied up, and I don't even want to think about it.
He's gonna go watch the movie. Right?
Not that I cried, but
Yeah.
I did laugh and stuff. But after a while, I did tear up a little. Yes, everybody go watch
Because
What
it
is
was
it called?
over.
Hand job cabin.
Hand Job Cabin.
4 stars from the M25 show.
Yes. And, does it say if it's at least an hour, or is it like a half hour?
I don't know. I'm reading
Or
the
did we
comments,
just watch the whole movie?
I think we watched the whole movie. I think this is just a trailer. It's a trailer
Yeah, that-
for the movie.
I like how the ghost acts, when when she gets the guy, all you see is his pants pull off real fast. It's like, I got you.
Did it have a movie rating?
I don't know.
Alberto, it
Reading
was
the
7.
Comments, people are saying they've been waiting for 8 years for this movie to come out. So
Oh gosh.
Oh, wow.
it's still in post production.
8 years in the
yeah.
making.
Oh, so it's not done yet?
I don't know. I have to.
I'm going to go look it up.
Tune in next week, folks. We'll have all the answers.
Yeah, so I'm going to look on Netflix and see if I can find it. Hand Job Cabin, go check it out. It looks good, and who knows? Maybe we'll get one of the actors on our show if we can get a hold of them.
Is there a movie rating? N17.
Oh, is
That's
it an
right,
NC-17? Or is it rated
NC.
R?
NC 45, but he's under 45 can watch.
All right, guys. Well, we're going to get out of here. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back next week. Hopefully, Alyssa, you're with us. Or
I am
We'll
actually
see.
at work.
okay, then we won't see Alyssa next week.
Sorry.
But hopefully, the week after, we'll see you, or
Yes.
whenever you're back. And
Just give
We'll
us
be
a
back.
rating, Alyssa.
I'm gonna be at work
What's
too.
I will.
what happened?
I'm gonna
just
be at
sort of-
work too.
Stop it. Okay, we're gonna get out of here. Enjoy the Super Bowl this weekend. Have fun, party. Don't get in too much trouble. And remember,
Yeah.
life's too short to be shy. Have fun.
All right.
We'll see you guys next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right.
Memories in high school flames. Some good, some bad. Can you remember their names? Light up a smoke on Pomona Street with the long hair rockers. Oh, the memories. Classic cars, big tits and bars. Drinking all night like rock and roll stars. When I play that song, don't it take you back?